Did the Vatican deliberately remove 14 books from the Bible? And if so, why? This question hits at the core of religious history. You know about the Bible, the sacred text central to Christianity. But what you might not know is the intense debate and conflict surrounding its contents. It's a story of power, control, and the shaping of religious beliefs over centuries. Today, we're uncovering a decision that sparked division and debate, one that has fueled conspiracy theories and heated discussions for ages. The Council of Trent, a critical event in the Catholic Church's history, played a vital role in determining the books of the Bible. But why were these specific 14 books left out? Was it a mere theological disagreement, or was there something more to it?
Today's video is sponsored by Video CEOs, your solution for engaging video content. Say goodbye to boring videos. With Video CEOs, conveying your ideas is seamless and effective. Whether it's for education, entertainment, or conversions, our video subscription service ensures your message connects with your audience, no matter your industry. Visit videoceos.com to learn more. Now, let's get back to the content.
This decision wasn't made overnight. It's rooted in a complex history, spanning centuries of theological debates and church politics. The story begins in the early days of Christianity, when various religious texts circulated among different Christian communities. There was no universally agreed upon Bible. Different groups had different books. The turning point came with the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, convened by Emperor Constantine. This council aimed to unify Christian doctrine, but it didn't finalize the Bible's contents. It took several more centuries and numerous debates among church leaders to reach a consensus on which books constituted the canon, or official list, of the Bible. Fast forward to the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century, led by figures like Martin Luther. This movement challenged many Catholic doctrines and practices, including the Bible's content. Luther and other reformers rejected several books that were part of the Catholic Old Testament, calling them apocrypha, which means hidden or non-canonical. These books included Tobit, Judith 1 and 2, Maccabees, Wisdom, Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, and Baruch, along with parts of Esther and Daniel. The Catholic Church's response to the Reformation was the Council of Trent, held between 1545 and 1563. This council was pivotal. It reaffirmed the traditional Catholic teachings and defined the canon of the Bible, which included the books rejected by the Protestants. The Council of Trent's decision was a clear stand against the Reformers' challenge, emphasizing the authority of the Church in determining the Bible's contents. The content of these books that have been excluded from the Bible is diverse. For example, Tobit tells a story of piety and righteousness, Judith celebrates a heroic woman's bravery, and the Maccabees detail the struggle of the Jewish people for religious freedom, and the wisdom of Solomon and Sirach provide practical and ethical teachings. However, these books were not part of the Hebrew Bible as defined by Jewish scholars and were later questioned by Protestant reformers. The Reformers' criteria for the canon emphasized texts in the original Hebrew and those they believed were universally acknowledged by the early church. As a result, they excluded these texts, which were in Greek and not part of the Jewish canon. The Catholic Church, on the other hand, valued these books for their historical and theological significance. The Council of Trent's decision to include them was a reaffirmation of their place in Catholic tradition. This decision was not just about the content of these books, but also a declaration of the Church's authority to determine the canon. The exclusion of these books from the Protestant Bible and their inclusion in the Catholic Bible illustrates the divergent paths Christianity took during the Reformation. It highlights how decisions about sacred texts are influenced by theological, cultural, and linguistic considerations, reflecting the diverse ways in which the Christian faith has been understood and practiced. It's clear that the decisions made centuries ago still resonate today. It's not just a matter of historical debate, but a reflection of the power dynamics that shaped Christianity. These decisions weren't made in a vacuum. They were influenced by a myriad of factors: political, cultural, and religious. But here's where it leaves us. What does this mean for our understanding of religious texts today? How does the authority of religious institutions impact our personal beliefs? And most importantly, how do these historical decisions continue to influence the faith and practices of millions around the world? The story doesn't end here. It's just another chapter in our history that we will be continuing to root our beliefs on for years to come.